Kreuzberg, Berlin. It's Saturday, the 5th of July, and more than 1,000 fans have gathered at the station, an old locomotive repair shop in the south of Berlin. The occasion is the third ever chess boxing world championship. There are fights at 3 weights, organized by the World Chess Boxing Organization. This is Nikolai Sashin, just 19 years old. A keen chess player and a good amateur boxer, he's a math student at the Russian College for Space Travel in Krasnoyarsk, Siberia. And he's up against Frank Stolt, a Berlin policeman and world chess boxing champion. Frank has already had 6 chess boxing fights. It'll be his experience against Nikolai's youth. This is an international sport and an international competition. First come the national anthems. And now it's time to explain how chess boxing works. A chess boxing contest is fought over 11 rounds. 6 rounds of chess and 5 3-minute rounds of boxing. The chess match is played against the clock, with each player having 12 minutes to make his moves. The contest starts with a 4-minute chess round. Then the players pull on the gloves for a 3-minute round of boxing, fought according to amateur rules. The contest proceeds with alternating rounds of chess and boxing. A fight is decided either through a knockout in the ring or by checkmate on the chessboard. Or, of course, if one of the 2 opponents runs out of time on his chess clock. If the chess results in a drawn game, then the overall contest is decided on points in the ring. And here we are in the opening chess round. Both men are being careful and avoiding the risk of giving his opponent an opening, just like in boxing. Sashin has opened with a queen's gambit. Frank chooses the Slav defense. And by the way, those are not head guards but headsets, designed to blank out the running chess commentary provided for the audience. Then it's time to put away the chessboard. Each man now becomes his own fighting pawn as the gloves go on, and the ring is cleared for man-to-man battle. Just as they did at the chessboard, the 2 men are being careful, feeling each other out. The first attack comes from Nikolai, who crosses with his right hand and catches Frank with a glancing blow to the chin. Nikolai continues to show more aggression, while Frank is clearly wary of his younger opponent and finally goes into a clinch. But Nikolai continues to press forward. And he catches Frank with a left hook and a straight. The referee checks he's okay to continue, but Frank's wife looks concerned as her husband takes 3 more heavy blows. For all his experience, Frank can't avoid the leads from his younger opponent. Nikolai tries to pin Frank into the corner, but Frank shows his experience and boxing skills to turn the tables on Nikolai and gets in a few punches of his own. Frank has survived the second round, the first with the gloves on, but it's clear that Nikolai is ahead on points. The 2 boxers have a minute to recover, to take off the gloves and to focus on their kings and queens on the board. With the adrenaline pumping through their bodies, the big challenge is to keep cool and avoid easy mistakes on the board. Nikolai keeps up the pressure on the chessboard as well as in the ring, with a pawn attack on Frank's queen side. Frank responds with a stonewall defense. He's trying to set up an attack on Nikolai's king side, but Frank's defense has left his pieces cramped with little room for maneuver. Nikolai has a more open position. Both players are taking their time, avoiding stupid mistakes in the first chess round after 3 minutes of boxing, is the key at this stage. Back in the ring, and Nikolai is once again on top. He's seeking out gaps in Frank's defense and finding them. But with Frank's gloves held high, Nikolai soon decides it's time to start working on the body. First, he softens Frank up with a right to the kidneys and follows that up with a sharp hook to the liver, which makes Frank gasp for breath. Nikolai knows he's got Frank hurt and tries to press home his advantage with more lefts and rights and combination punches. The referee separates the boxers and warns Frank to keep his head up. But Frank isn't finished by a long way and bloodies Nikolai's nose with a right to the face. But a few drops of blood don't stop the Russian. Both men are showing signs of battle, but it's clear Nikolai has also taken the 4th round on points. In the 5th round, stamina will be the key. Frank is still feeling the effects of some sickening blows to the body, and his black pieces are facing multiple threats, including one that he's totally missed. Nikolai withdraws his knight to reveal a double attack on Frank's bishop and queen. And what do you know? He doesn't see that his queen can be taken. After Nikolai's body shots, this is the killer body blow. The Russian takes Frank's queen. Frank knows he's beaten and gives up the fight. Chess boxing has a new world champion, Nikolai Sashin. He came a long way from Siberia for this fight, and he's taken the belt back home with him. Frank Stolt was obviously disappointed. Look, I gave it all I've got. It wasn't that I didn't want to fight on, but you know, when you've lost your queen, there's no point. In the ring itself, he applied a lot of pressure, and that put out my fire, to be honest. Did you get the feeling he was a better boxer, but that you hoped to make up for that at the chess? Yeah, he put me under a lot of pressure in the boxing. I got through a few times, didn't seem to have any effect. Very impressive. Was it your plan to go on the attack in the ring and to play safe on the board? Yeah, my aim was to put him under so much pressure in the ring that he'd make mistakes in the chess. And then it was time to announce the official result. The winner and new world champion is Nikolai Sashin. That followed the 5th round resignation of Frank Stolt. Time for the sportsmen to congratulate each other on what was a fiercely fought contest. And the champion, a little blood, some sweat, but no tears.
I'm very impressed by Nikolai's qualities, both in boxing and in chess. And with only 90 years old, first time he's abroad, it's amazing that he keeps so cool. And for chess boxing, you need coolness.